So this past Tuesday, I got to see the new Superman movie early. I know it's been a couple days. It's Saturday as I'm recording this, so it's a little late, but I needed a couple days for my thoughts to really sit on this movie because the hype for me has been super high. I've been so excited for this movie. I've been following the production pretty much since the beginning, especially because the movie shot in my hometown. So I literally was following this production pretty much from beginning to end. But for some background, James Gunn is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. I absolutely adore every one of his movies. Guardians of the Galaxy movies, the Suicide Squad movie. I mean, he is just insane at how consistent he's been able to deliver great superhero stories. So when he was tapped to run DC in 2022, I was obviously hyped. I was like, this is the right guy to do it. And well, this is his big chance to prove that he is the right one to run DC. Superman is the first Superman movie we've gotten in over 10 years, and the last one we got was not that really that good. So we ask ourselves, is Superman the true Superman adaptation we've all been waiting for? And I'm proud to sit here right now and tell you guys that yes, this is the next generation of Superman. I absolutely love this movie. I thought it was a delight. I thought it was so much fun to watch. I thought it was just so satisfying because of how much I've wanted to see this character get true justice, and they really deliver. James Gunn and Co. really deliver to making a fun, heartfelt summer blockbuster that I think a lot of people would really like. To get things out of the way, David Cornsweet is a great Superman. I don't know if I can call him the best yet. I think he might have to obviously have more movies before I can say he's the best, but he is great, man. He is awesome as Superman here, and he is actually really good at humanizing the character and actually providing a sense of fresh perspective to this character that we really haven't seen with any Superman. I mean, there's obviously a lot of elements from Christopher Reeve, but he's able to make it his own with this character, and I really, really liked his performance here, and I can't wait to see more of him. I think he really is good in this role. And Rachel Brosnahan is also great as Lois Lane. Brosnahan and Cornsweet have great chemistry with each other, which makes for some awesome scenes, and they're the great couple to carry this film kind of on their back because this film is a Clark and Lois story kind of at its heart, and it's really well done. I really enjoyed seeing their relationship flesh out as the movie continued, and especially how it all wraps up at the end. I thought it was just incredibly satisfying, and overall, I really liked their chemistry on screen. But the biggest shock with the performances is definitely Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, who is easily the best Lex we've ever gotten in live action with no contest. I mean, he is incredible in this movie. Another thing I loved about this movie is the action. I remember James Gunn saying that the action scenes in this movie were inspired by Top Gun Maverick, and you can see it, man. The flight scenes are amazing, and it just looks so real. I mean, seeing this in IMAX looked awesome with the action scenes, especially the third act at the end. It's really good. But my biggest positive for this movie is, as I've said, the tone. I love how this movie is so light and hopeful, just like the Superman I've always kind of wanted to have. Unlike Henry Cavill's dark and brooding adaptation that kind of assassinated the character, this one brings him back down to earth, and it does such a great job of humanizing the character for the first time since really Christopher Reeve, and that was in the 70s. I loved how this made Superman an actual human this time, and how it actually made him his own character. I really loved what they did with him in this movie. However, though, this movie does not go without a few negatives. The really biggest part is that the movie feels kind of bloated. It is the start of a new universe, which is exciting. It's very exciting this is the start of a new universe, but it feels kind of bloated. There's a lot packed in this movie. There's a lot of characters that show up. There's a couple cameos in there without spoiling. I'm not going to say anything, but there is like a lot that's loaded into this movie, and it can at times the movie can feel a little bit bloated. And also, events happen in the story just to kind of happen. There's one particular sequence that kind of bugged me when I saw the movie because it just didn't really feel realistic and didn't feel like that would said event would actually happen. Lo and behold, though, Superman is the blockbuster of the summer. I was very satisfied as a fan of this character and as a fan of James Gunn's movies. It's definitely my least favorite Gunn movie out of all the ones he's done, but my god, I had a smile on my face by the end of this movie, and it leaves me very excited for this new DC universe that I can't wait to see more of. We got Peacemaker Season 2 coming out next month, and movie side, we got Supergirl coming out next June, which leaves me very excited for the future of this universe. So, all in all, if you just want a fun blockbuster, you don't even need to be a big Superman expert. You will have a great time with Superman. It's exactly what a fun summer blockbuster should be. And I mean, with movies like F1 and now this back to back, it's kind of insane how fun this summer has been for film. So, I highly recommend you go check out this movie. Overall, I will give Superman a 4 out of 5 stars.